The U.S. government will give Kenya 2.5 billion shillings to help in preparations for the August 2017 general election. Visiting U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry is emphatic that the U.S. will not support any presidential candidate during the poll. Kerry, who arrived in Kenya last evening, said his country backs the electoral reform spearheaded by the Parliamentary Select Committee, whose objective is to ensure peaceful and democratic elections. Chris Tairu has that report.
The U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry was visiting the country specifically to meet with regional foreign affairs ministers in a bid to look for viable solutions to broker peace in South Sudan and the troubled Somalia. But with Kenya set to hold the general election in less than a year, Kerry did not hesitate to comment on plans that the U.S. have to ensure credible elections.
We are investing over $25 million in this year in order to support your electoral process coming into next year. What does that mean? It means we want to strengthen your election operations. We want to have you have the ability to carry out election observation during the elections.
While welcoming the electoral reforms being proposed by the Parliamentary Joint Select Committee, Kerry indicated that it is crucial for Kenyans to first have faith with the Electoral Commission even before the elections, indicating that the U.S. has no favorite candidate.
I'm pleased to see that progress is being made in reforming the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission. And I urge in the most emphatic terms that disagreements about policy and process be resolved through peaceful means. Kenya has come a long way since the elections of 2007.
Kerry also indicated that the U.S. was interested in seeing more women and youth participate in the coming elections.
Holding a successful election is a whole-of-society effort. You need your government, your political leaders, your business community, all the people, the civil society, to come together to resolve differences, not through violence, not through, hate language or other kinds of talk, but with a real dialogue, with a real political discussion.
On the crisis facing South Sudan, Kerry announced that the U.S. will be deploying 4,000 troops to the country, as well as donating 13.7 billion shillings to help resolve the humanitarian crisis in that country.
We are also stepping up our efforts to address humanitarian needs. This afternoon, I am pleased to announce that the United States will be providing an additional $117 million more in support for refugees, returnees, and drought victims in the region, raising our total assistance just for this year to $265 million.
And with Somalia planning to hold elections next month, Kerry said that he was satisfied with the preparations that the U.S. government will be donating 11.7 billion shillings in a bid to boost security in the troubled Somalia. Earlier, the U.S. Secretary of State held bilateral talks with President Kenyatta in the state of Nairobi. Kerry leaves the country Monday night for Nigeria and later Saudi Arabia. KTN News.